Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a quick message for the chosen. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, I wanted to just have a quick conversation with you all in regards to letting people hang themselves, right? It's really important because as a chosen seed, many of you often feel compelled to reach out, right? You feel compelled to assist and to help guide and to lift other people up. That's just the nature of a chosen seed. And it's something that no matter how much you say, I'm done with those days, I'm not helping anybody, it's just something that you just naturally embody that energy, right? So there might be particular circumstances where you are seriously not going to help people. You've made up your mind, you've learned your lesson with particular people, but in other cases you extend grace, right? That's a common theme for the chosen. We extend grace. So in those special situations where you're like, okay, I'm going to extend a hand to this particular person with the anticipation that they're going to utilize your guidance or your assistance in a way that's beneficial to themselves, but also anticipating that this person will value you enough to reciprocate in whatever way, um, is fair. Not saying that you are looking for that person to get, whatever is fair, right? Whatever is fair for you. Again, it's in your nature to assist. It's important to let people hang themselves because a lot of times you might find that you've extended yourself and possibly even overextended yourself. You were hopeful about that person seeing the value in what you had to offer them, and they still fumble the ball. At that point, you want to just remind yourself that this is not personal. You want to remind yourself that every deed that you do is always noted by the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team. Nothing goes unnoticed, okay? Now in the 3D, you may not feel that way. You may feel like your time was wasted or your energy was wasted or your resources was wasted, but you have to remember to alchemize and transmute that energy because you can set your intentions that, okay, for every kind gesture that I offer towards this person, I anticipate that I receive 1,000-fold in return as a result of it. And by doing it from that angle, the Most High is always going to reward you, right? So you don't want to take it personally if that person does not follow through with what they promised to do, or if that person disappoints you, or if that person just completely, like I said, fumbles the ball and misuses or abuses your kindness. You want to definitely see it as an opportunity where you was able to assist someone, and in turn, the Most High sees what you have done, and you will receive in return what is due to you. Maybe not from that person, but you definitely will receive it from the Most High and your spiritual team. They're going to always take note of the things that you do for others, okay? And so don't take it personally when people don't follow through, because a lot of times, when it comes to the chosen seed, people, let me see, their self-discipline is not as in alignment when it comes to how they respond to you specifically. I guess I can give an example. Let's just say you have an unruly child. It could be an adult child who is just, when it comes to you, you're always extending grace. You're always trying to help that child guiding them, showing them love, like you've done all of these things. But for whatever reason, they always seem to misuse and abuse your love. But everybody else in the family, they show them love, they show them respect, even though many of those people don't show them nearly as much love as you show them, right? They are not as compassionate. They're not as supportive, right? But yet and still, that child practices a lot of self-discipline with them. But when it comes to you, that adult child is completely disrespectful. And you are the most kind-hearted, compassionate, loving, supportive, nurturing, forgiving parent that they could possibly have, but they still walk all over you. This is a common theme for the chosen. And I'm not just talking about concerning your children. I'm talking about anybody in your life. There's something about your angelic qualities, right? That godlike, goddess-like nature where they automatically assume that you're going to extend grace. And it's because you are so connected to the Most High that the more that you rise into your divinity and heal yourself and awaken to who you are, the more that people are able to look at you and see the God in you, right? They can see the Most High's reflection in you. And so a person's nature, they would automatically say, okay, well, the Most High is forgiving. The Most High is loving. The Most High is compassionate. The Most High extends grace and mercy. So because they see the Most High in you, they automatically assume that they can repeatedly violate, disrespect, cross boundaries. They can do this over and over and over again because you yourself are a direct reflection of the Most High. That's what they see. They may not say that openly. They may not admit that, but their spirit, their higher self acknowledges the God in you. And so because they acknowledge that, they will have a tendency to run over you far more than what they would someone who is a family member that doesn't treat them as well, or a friend or a lover that doesn't treat them as well. They have a certain amount of self-discipline with those people because they don't expect that they will be as merciful. And I know that sounds backwards in a lot of ways because you would think that if a person sees the Most High in you, that they would automatically respect you, right? That's not the case at all. Especially because we're talking about a society of human beings who have been reared up to think that they can repeatedly defile the Most High, and all they need is to drink of the blood and eat of the flesh. All they need is to call on Jesus. All they need is to get baptized a few times or to go to church and give their tithes a few times. You see what I'm saying? Their redemption is based on small gestures or ritualistic gestures that seems to absolve them of whatever sin they've committed. That's what they've been taught. That's what the majority have been taught. And so if that is their relationship with the Most High, and if they see the Most High in you, then naturally they feel that even if they defile you, if they disrespect you, if they wrong you, all they have to do is make a small bit of effort and you're going to naturally extend grace. That's the mindset that's been fed to society. And it's ass backwards. The more that you awaken and rise into your divinity and heal yourself, the more that you're going to start to show them the true reflection of how the Most High is, right? In terms of responding to disrespect, how you respond to a lack of acknowledgement, how you respond to being devalued. These beings will get less and less of your energy. And once you completely remove your energy from these beings because they're carrying this low vibrational energy, excuse me, y'all, that was okay. Once you begin to see this from a higher perspective, the way that you're going to start handling them and dealing with them is going to be very, very different. And the fact that they don't have access to your energy is actually going to impact their life in a major way, right? When you completely remove your energy from them, they start to see that things start to go down, right? Massively, things begin to change in a negative way in their life, and they don't understand why. Well, it's no different than when somebody is completely turned away from the Most High. They have no relationship with the Most High. You are a child of the Most High Mother and Father. And so when people defile you and they don't make amends, they don't do what's right to rectify their wrongdoings, and they just completely write it off like it's something that they can just, do the bare minimum and now it's better. The more that they do this, the more that you withdraw your energy, and the more that you withdraw your energy, the more that they start to see karma. That's the true reflection of how it is when we're looking at your energy in comparison to you being a direct reflection of the Most High. So these beings will start to learn to respect you because now they have to come into that space of knowing the truth about how the Most High operates through you, through their interactions with you. Because many of them, they still haven't been, reprogrammed, or they haven't had that awakening to understand how to connect to the Most High. And so their closest connection to the Most High is through you, chosen. And once they realize that mistreating a child of the Most High brings that much chaos and karma to them, once they start to see a pattern, then they start to recognize, like, well, shoot, I need to start doing right by the Most High directly. I need to start, not only do they need to stop abusing the chosen, but they're going to start to realize that they have to stop abusing themselves too. So it's going to be a deep awakening, a massive revelation that comes over these beings that continuously take your passion, your compassion, your support, your love, your heart, your forgiveness. These people that continuously take it for granted because they see the God in you, they're going to start to learn the true nature of what that's like when you don't value a child of the Most High, but even greater, they're going to see what it's like when they don't value the Most High Mother and Father directly. So don't get in your head. Don't take it personally. Be the kind, beautiful, compassionate person that you've always been. Don't change, but you do want to withdraw and start to pour into yourself. Give all of that to yourself. You can still be a giver. The chosen see you're a natural giver, but then it's like, rather than giving to ungrateful people, start giving to yourself. It's okay to be selfish when you begin to see a pattern. It's okay to allow that person to learn how to swim on their own. They can't keep on throwing themselves into the water and not attempting to swim, but expecting you, because you know how to swim, to come in and rescue them. So you get to that place where you allow them to make their mistakes, but to also go back and rectify their own mistakes. It's no longer your burden to bear. So that's my message for you all. I hope that it made sense. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to y'all next time.